5 Solutions, everybody around the world. We have a special guest with us, Darran Griffiths. Introduce yourself, sir.
I am Darran Griffiths, comedian, podcaster. Yeah, that's it. That'll do.
Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. This is basically going to be a two-parter. There you go. This is going to be go on. This is going to be a two-parter. We have Good Vibes Solutions, which is going to be the joke solutions in part 1. And then we're going to have the new segment called Infrequently Asked Questions. So in FAQs, basically the important questions that don't get asked enough amongst each other. So comment below with your reactions to these scenarios. So basically, part 1, we are going to have Darran is going to be basically answering and responding to scenarios that have been sent in, and also ones that I've made up, and we want your reactions to that as well. So first off, we have a scenario that has been sent in by, I'm going to put this closer to you. We have a scenario that's been sent in by @DD Boomlash, and I'm going to read it out.
How is that?
It's a brilliant name. It's a brilliant name, and we'll have to ask her to comment as a DD Boomlash. Why did you come up with that Twitter handle?
Oh, that's a wicked name. I like it.
We want to know why. So the first scenario that she sent, it was via iFuck Society Insta handle.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Who asks? You are driving.
Right.
You just heard on the radio that all buses are cancelled. Then you see your girlfriend's ex. He is a baby father. Pretend she has a baby father, right? So they got their baby and they're waiting at the bus stop. The weather is bad. Okay, bad, super bad. All right. What do you do? Also, you all don't like each other, but he's got the baby. Project into that one for now. What do you do?
That's fair. What I would do, it's the right thing to do, because it is half my woman's baby. So I would say, bruv, I see you stuck there. Come, just put the baby in the car and stuff. And then just get around the other side. And as he closes the door, I'll just drive off. And then that's what I would.
So, as you're driving away with baby indoors and you're seeing the snow fly into his face, how are you feeling at that moment?
He should have had a car. That's what I'm thinking. He should have had a car.
So no remorse?
Nah.
You just hot foot it away, pedal down?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So when he calls your girlfriend and explain what's happened, what do you think her reaction would be?
I took care of the baby. That's what? That's all I have to do. No.
What's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem?
The baby's safe.
The baby's safe. No, in all seriousness, I would have to give him a lift.
Okay.
I would have to pick him up. Yeah.
You have to?
Yeah, the kid needs his father, so I would have to. It'd be an awkward car journey.
Yeah.
Of us just, sat there facing the front.
Yeah.
And he's be like, so how is she? I'm like, bruv, we're not doing this. I'll just turn up the radio. It's just like, we're not talking about
Feel
your
that
ex or my girlfriend. No.
Oh my God! Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay, so the next one from @DD Boomlash.
Yep.
Another one. Her source was Eric Haynes. Just shared this on Instagram. So, dear group, recently went on a date with a nice woman. Okay. We had dinner, drinks, and a great conversation. As the waiter brought our bill, the date asked you, could I buy 2 takeout dinners for her kids? You say no, because I don't even know your kids.
Yep.
She has an attitude for the rest of the night, so you cut the date short. The question...
Those bad awkward dates where the date's already flopped before the date's ended, so he just sat there and said, do I even stay to the end or not? Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have to sit through some more awkwardness to answer these questions.
Brilliant.
Number one, were you wrong for not buying the takeout for her and her kids?
So has she said this before we've come on the date?
No, actually at the date, during the date.
No, then I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. No, because she feed your kids. Yeah, feed your kids before you come out, innit? Like what? Why are you outside and your kids haven't been fed? Like what? I don't understand what your priorities are. Like I'm just. This is the first date, I guess, isn't it?
Yep.
So in theory, I am just a next man.
Yep.
Why are you prioritising eating with a next man rather than feeding your kids? So I don't. That's what I'm trying to understand there.
Okay, but what if she wanted just, something nice, a different kind of like menu, something new for the kids?
Kids can just have Iceland's chicken nuggets.
Okay, was it too much too soon?
It was. It was too much too soon. 'Cause I think a lot of people are dating someone with kids or kids. In their mind, they're like, well, I will meet the kids eventually down the road.
Sure.
But before then, let me try to get to know this person.
Fair enough.
And if on the first date, before it's even finished, you're like, yeah, you're taking care of my kids. It's like, what? Wait, how has this happened?
Yeah.
So I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And where are the kids currently? I'll get annoyed. Because if you're out and you're eating, that means you're getting takeout food. Is what you're saying, that your kids haven't got food at the moment, or they either must be they've eaten so they don't need food, or you're out and instead of you making them dinner, you're out with me.
Can I what my thoughts are as your responses? Number one, the kids are probably at home going, we've got some nice steak and ribs.
True,
and
Mum always does this. Mum always hustles bed for dinner.
Exactly, yeah. So they're thinking, oh yeah, we've got dinner tonight, and it's the one of probably like 4 dates. We've got lunch, dinner, for the week covered.
It's true. It's true.
But the thing is, for me, can we I'm thinking this is resourceful. Right?
Yeah.
In the days of austerity.
True.
And
I don't knock her.
this is resourceful. Let's flip this.
I don't knock her. If I was her, I'd be doing that all the time. But
I love this. But you know what? Thank you.
I would have been more deceitful though.
In what way?
I would have just ordered lots of food. It was like, I can't finish this. I thought I was hungrier than I was.
Are you listening?
And then I was like, I'm going to take some of this home.
Yes.
And I'm going to have this tomorrow. And then just give it to my kids,
Okay. Viewers, this is Darran Griffiths, initially, he was disgusted by this kind of behaviour, but he would have still done the same thing.
I'm a fickle guy and I'm a hypocrite. So, but I'm comfortable with that. I know what I am. And I'm comfortable being a hypocrite.
He owns this.
Yeah.
He owns this. This is evolving. Okay. So I've got one that I've made up, a scenario I've made up for you, Darran.
Cool.
If I can actually find it. I'm going to try and remember it. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right. So basically, viewers, we would love your reactions. How would you react to both those scenarios and this one coming? Okay. So, Mr. Griffiths. Imagine FIFA gaming.
Right.
Want to create a character for a new game.
Right.
They want your likeness.
Okay.
All right. They like your look. They're embracing your wholeness.
I'm with this at the moment. I'm with it.
Now, you agree, and your likeness is used. Their FIFA design, all these illustrations, all this that. It's looking good.
I feel like I've made the error of not asking what you're going to use my likeness for.
But the thing is, though, there's let's say there's preliminary storyboards.
Yeah.
You're liking the look of it. Now, you get really excited. Okay, the launch is going to be rolled out.
I've invited all my friends and family.
You've invited everybody. You've told everyone about it. You promoted it. All right, because of the preliminary drafts.
Yep.
Then you see the promotional rollout and the merc.
Yep.
All right. You have been whitewashed.
Oh man.
All right.
Same features.
No.
All right.
Basically, lighter skin.
Yep.
Think of an MJ nose.
All right. But they say it's me.
But only your name is used, and it's like they said likeness, but it don't look like you. You have been whitewashed. How do you react? FIFA gaming rollout global. Darran Griffiths character?
I'll probably end up getting sued because I'll just be like proper cuss them on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, like just breach of contract. It'll be dreadful. It'll be dreadful. I'll do a side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just be putting my whitewashed face in different scenarios where a black person should be and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But you agreed to the likeness being used. Likeness. And they had final approval for the final look.
Now, how much is it being attached to me? Because
Your name.
I don't mind taking the money. Like if it's, I'm like, yeah, it's nothing like me. I'll take the cash. But if they're,
Okay.
yeah, it'd be more if they changed my thoughts or beliefs on something.
Okay.
Then I'd be like, okay, I don't like that. If they just change my face
Yes.
and it's not me,
Yes.
but I still get to check.
Yep.
But each time the name's used,
Yeah.
and stuff, I'm like, yeah, fine.
So, okay, you take the money and then you cuss them out.
Yeah.
All right, fully.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough. I like this. Okay, thank you for that. How would you guys react? We want to know what you think. And then also, okay, do you want some more?
Yeah, can't. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, let's do. This is the new segment called Infrequently Asked Questions in FAQs. Comment below, please, viewers, as to important questions that you don't feel get asked. Right. Darran can say no comment at any time. So, and we move on to the next one. Right. Let's find one. Infrequently Asked Questions. Imagine that you're on a date,
Yep.
say, or any other situation, and someone asks you, what is your government name?
Yeah.
Are we related? What would be your reaction? Is that an important question to ask?
I asked that question.
Really?
I fully do.
When? Give it context.
So my girlfriend's Jamaican
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
So I think we asked that before the date.
Okay.
I'd be like, when we was just talking, I was like, she's Jamaican, yeah, and where are you from? She said where she's from. I was like, okay. Do you have any of these names in your family? And I just listed all of like my surname, like
Yeah.
mum's maiden name,
Yeah.
and then like grandparents' names, grandparents' maiden names and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I asked all of that, and then. Yeah, and she laughed, and it's a strange question, but it's a fair question. I was like, yeah, and then she goes, no, none of those names appear in my family. I'm like, all right.
You give thanks.
Yeah, Jamaica's a small island.
Yeah.
It's a small island, so I need to know. Like, if someone's not from Jamaica,
Yes.
and then they go, oh yeah, my mum's Ghanaian, my dad's Nigerian, I wouldn't bother asking.
Yes.
But if they say, yeah, both parents are Jamaican or one parent's Jamaican,
Yes.
then I'm like, yeah, I need to know. I need to know like who's in your family.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I like this. Okay. How would you react if someone asked you that infrequently asked question? Have you got an STD? Have you got a sexually transmitted disease?
Have I got one or have I had one?
Have you had one? Sorry.
Because if I got one, I shouldn't be outdated. Shouldn't be outdated. I need to be recovering from that. I've got my priorities are all wrong. I'm already. You know what I mean?
Let's reword and pull up.
Priorities all wrong.
Have you had an STD?
Yeah, it's if this asked that on the date. Yeah, no, I'm lucky. I can answer that with a no.
Yes.
So I would just laugh at it and be like, no, I haven't,
Yeah.
and stuff.
You think it's a fair question to ask?
I think it
to a
is.
stranger on a first date?
Like, because it's one of those questions that it sounds off because you don't get asked it often.
True.
But once it's actually out there, it's like, oh, that's a fair question to ask.
True.
It's one of those ones that if someone ends up being with someone else and they catch an STD, it's like, well, how did you not know? How did you not? It's like, well, yeah, because you never asked. No, yeah.
Okay. What's it called? One for me that I just thought about this. So I asked a friend, how would you feel if someone asked you, do you think you should have therapy?
Yeah.
You know, or counselling?
Yeah.
And their response was,
So I've said this to them.
I asked someone this. I'm going to ask you.
Do you think this?
What's called? Have you ever considered therapy or a counsellor? And they said someone who would actually ask that and take it further, because his decision on going out with someone would be based on how their parents are together.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd want to see how her or his parents are together.
Yeah.
To see how they could be together.
Right.
As well, because that's to do with in terms of family context.
Yeah.
But if it's like a kind of very bad relationship and stuff, he'd be like, what learned behaviour have they got, and whether they got baggage to carry mentally, and about considering that. It's a like polite way, you know.
Yeah.
How would you deal with issues? So that was the context behind this question as well. So, if I asked you, have you ever considered therapy or a counsellor? How would you take that?
I'm open to it because I've got a few friends who do counselling. So and their kind of approach to it is you don't need an issue per se to go counselling. It's just someone to talk to and who's kind of unbiased ear, and because they're a bit more detached from you, they can almost see the wood through the trees. I wouldn't find that a strange question, to be honest. I find the parent thing interesting. I find that really interesting because it's it's not always someone being from a home where both parents are there, or from a home where one parent's gone, and that means that's not necessarily the precursor to how they'll be in a relationship, because there's some people who are so desperate to break the cycle that if they are from a quote-unquote broken home, they're so determined to be like, no, I'm going to make it right, and I'm going to... So that can work. You can see that in some people.
Yes.
And I've seen other people where their mum and dad are together and they're happy, but the dynamic between their parents kind of dictates their dynamic with their partners. So I've dated someone whose mum was definitely the head of the household. And it was a very female house. The dad was the only man in the house, but he was basically like number two in the house. That's from my outside perception. So whatever mum said, dad did. Yes. And it's to a point where the daughters used to always just boy off their dad, like in a joke way. They respected him and loved him, but it was always like whenever he tried to tell a story, like, what is dad talking about? That kind of thing. Yes. Because he was a quiet guy, I found that when I was with her, the moment I said no or just kind of asserted myself, it was a point of conflict. Yes. Because she's so used to seeing a man dote after a woman, and that she was just like, well, that's how men should be. Yes. So to be with someone like me, it's like, no, I ain't doing that. So, what? I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's a stupid idea. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. And she just couldn't wrap her head around why I'm just not doing as I'm told, kind of thing. So it's like, well, that is what it is. Get used to it.
And accept it.
But she didn't. And we're not.
I've got a. We're going to flip it back to scenarios. Yes. Now I've got one for you. If you could face the camera, please.
I'll keep talking to you.
No, it's fine. It's now. So scenario I've made up. Lie detector test. Polygraph. Right, let me read this and remember what the hell I wrote down. Right. For $5 million, naira, hard cash, euro, post-Brexit, whatever. 5 million every year for the rest of your life, would you take a lie detector test and be asked by strangers any question they feel for an hour? And you have to be honest. Would you, in front of strangers, would you do it? Yes, an hour.
Who's asking questions? Strangers are asking.
Strangers, you do not know. You do not know them. 5 million every year for the rest of your life.
Jesus. I mean, lie detectors have been proved to not work, so I'd be putting a hard campaign of that out before I took the test. I've been saying that a lot.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, be like, look, everyone, the guy who invented lie detector tests said they don't work, they're unreliable. So, the results, just take it with a pinch of salt. That's what I'd say. And I'll do it. But
do it. Okay. So what if the questions were open to the public and it was your family asking the questions for an hour? Would you still do it?
I mean, I would do
Okay.
it. Not because I'm an honest guy, just because I just want the cash.
You want the hard cash?
Yeah, I think they'll be able to forgive me when I'm £5 million richer. So whatever they ask me, I'm like, well, you know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. What if it was your friends asking you any question? Why the hesitation?
Because my friends aren't good friends, so they're they're specifically there for the stitch up. That's all. Like, family would accidentally ask a question that might be tricky for me.
Yeah.
But my friends will ask a question purposely constructed that if whatever answer I give is going to be a mess for me once the test is done. So yeah.
Is that a no?
Yeah, it'd be a no from my friends.
It'd be a no from your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. What if any question open to the public, you do not know who's calling in or sent it in, for an hour, open to your exes? 5 million for each year remaining.
Exes I could take.
So you could take any questions unsolicited from your exes, but not your friends.
Yeah, I could.
Context, really?
Well, yeah, because like I said, my friends are just they're just out of order.
But okay, so you're cool with all of your exes?
No, I'm not. But I also don't care. Like I don't care about their feelings or their thoughts about. So if I upset them with the truth, I'm not bothered. I'm like, oh well, you've got to deal with that. That's cool. Yeah.
Oh my days!
Yeah.
You're funny. You're funny.
So I don't care about that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Because it's fine. Because my current girlfriend
Yes.
knows of my stories with my exes, good and bad.
Yes.
So it's not like anything would come up from that, whereas it's like, oh, now I have to explain this to
yes.
my girlfriend and stuff. So I wouldn't
Yes.
care.
Yes.
Whereas my mates, there's probably stories they know that I haven't actually told my girlfriend because there's no need. There's no need to tell.
That is brilliant. That is
So,
brilliant. Listen, we've had the pleasure of having Mr. Darran Griffiths. Please share your reactions, any comments below. We'd love to know what infrequently asked questions should people ask each other. Important questions don't get asked enough, and also your reactions to the scenarios, the joke solutions that we've had. Final thought from Mr. Darran Griffiths and how you can connect with him. Peace out. Thanks for watching.
Cool, yeah, you can find me on Insta, Twitter and Facebook Griff the Joker. Don't try to remix how to spell that. I can spell, okay? So don't try to spell the as D-A. Don't spell Joker with like an A-H or an A at the end. It's GRIFFTHEJOKER. And website is darrangriffiths.com. There you go.
And what's it called? Upcoming, what can they find on the website? And
Oh yeah, so all my podcasts on there and all my upcoming gigs. So we've got a few big gigs coming up. Hackney Empire on Fridays, that should be good. Yeah, so yeah, come out and support. Yeah, I've got a discount code as well, so if you message me, you get cheap tickets.
Discount code, lie detector. All right, peace out everybody, take care.